slept next to people who I trusted more than I do any of our elected officials right now. I slept in the streets of Houston, and it was hard. It's not something that I enjoy doing. But today, the people that I see every single day suffering in this heat, I feel for every single day. And I'm thinking, like, when I was out there living on the streets, if I had enough money just to stay my basic needs met, I wouldn't be sitting there thinking about who I could destroy next. Right. It just baffles me how people can have all of these billions and billions of dollars and still want to take more from the people who have nothing. When all we want to do is live with our basic needs. And I'm gonna tell you, my community was not safe when I had nothing. When I had food, a shower, and a home, I was inside, not thinking about what I needed to do next just to survive. So if we really want to talk about safety and humanity, give people basic needs. That's it. All we want to do is survive. All we want to do is see our kids grow up. All we want to do is be able to make it to tomorrow. And these people that are deciding what's going to be cut and who's going to die in these streets, these are evil, evil people. And I never encountered anybody so evil, even when I was living on the streets. We've got to fight, we've got to speak, we've got to tell these people, this is not safety, this is not community. No. Community safety is resources and care. And if I've learned nothing in my 20 years of using drugs and now my 8 years of being off drugs, the only thing that made me safe was having my needs met. That's it. And I don't want to go destroy someone else. I want to lift every single person who's out there. So we keep us safe. We keep us safe. So keep fighting. And if you're not out here, get out here. Get in the streets because you will be next.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up our final speaker for this portion. I'd like to bring up Chad Davis. He's gonna share his accounts and his experience. Y'all get Chad. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, just I'm a former Army combat vet. I did about 5 years in the military, right? And I did 2 tours overseas in Afghanistan and Syria. I tell you what, you know, while I was overseas and stuff like that, you know, I've seen quite a bit of stuff out there and stuff like that. So basically, I came really close to losing my life like once or twice because of just being a combat vet. You know, you tend to see a lot of you know, terrorists. You know, and the thing that I feel very betrayed about, to be honest with you, is just I'm overseas and I'm fighting for these filthy ass billionaires. You know, I'm fighting for their own, you know, for their own person, stuff like that. Oh, so I'm expendable, right? All right, well, you know, I ended up going to the hospital in Syria, right? Because I was on a little recon mission up in Golden Heights, Israel, and I was doing a little spy thing because we found a Al Qaeda cell that was hiding inside the mountains right there, and basically we were sitting up on the rooftop and stuff like that, up on the cliffside, right? Well, me and my sniper, because I was a spot guy, I got hit with the RPG, and we got blown right off the side of the cliffside. So me and him went down in the gravel and stuff like that with boulders on top of us. Well, they didn't find us for like 2 days, so almost 3 days, right? So we're just bombed that rock pile, just trying to survive. No water, no food, nothing. Nobody know that we're even down there. So basically, it's a blessing to still be here today. Just if it was because of God and stuff like that, I'm not going to talk to y'all. In regards to Austin, the main thing I want to be here to talk to you guys about, I have a serious issue with, would be like, I understand that we make all bad mistakes out here, right? And I'm one of them, So basically, I guess one of the issues is our city council, right? Basically, I was looking on YouTube because I tend to get a lot of content off there. They got all these billions and billions of dollars, right? And, in the past 3 years, they got anywhere from 2.2 million. One time they got 350 million and 140 million, right? But yeah, we're still out here doing this, right? At the end of the day, it's all about like corporate greed and stuff like that, and self-greed and stuff like that. And basically, I just want to bring to attention, like our city manager, TC, he needs to quit being a damn crook.
All right, give it up for yourselves. And one more time for our amazing crew of speakers today. All right, so even though we know that we have Texans sleeping outside every single day, even though we know there's people dying in our streets every single day, Trump, Senator Cornyn, and Congress are proposing significant budget cuts to Medicaid, to Medicare, to SNAP, to Section 8. And what's going to happen if those cuts pass? People are going to die. People are going to be thrown into homelessness. They're going to be thrown into housing instability. And that's not right. And we're not going to let that happen, right? So we're going to take this little fight right to Senator Cornyn's front door right now. That's right. We're not done, because when we fight, 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 that's right. So I need everyone to listen to this part real carefully. We're going to gather our things. We're going to gather our things, stick together, follow our marshals. You'll see JJ right here, tall long hair, luscious long hair. Just keep an eye out for that. Stick together. Keep our chants going. Just follow the lead there. And then when it's a block, it's like 2 blocks away. It's right up here on 6th and Lavaca. When we get there, we're gonna set up this camp just like right in front of the office doors. Okay. So what that means is we have to keep the sidewalk open so that people can still walk. So we're gonna have to stretch kind of like thinly along the curb until we're comfy. So just keep an eye out for the vocal shirts. They'll direct you and guide you. But we're gonna be safe today. We're gonna get everybody home, and it's gonna be really fun. All right. So, we have some noisemakers. We have some pots and pans. No justice, no peace. Right?
see people walking. Let's walk. Get up here to the corner and then wait for it. What do we want? Housing! When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Right now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, if we don't get it, everybody who's not helping with the tent, walk this way. We don't need that many hands-on cleanup. Let's move. Let's go. like you got a heavier load than I do. listen to me. This is building security is quick to pick us out, right? So what we're going to do is when we get up here on 6, we're going to make a right, and then we're just going to quietly line up on the curb as we wait for everybody else to join us, because we got a couple people who are mobily other people. So we'll get there, we'll wait, and we're kind of just hang out quiet. That way, the building security doesn't fuck with them. And they don't play it. There's a building going up to 4 feet on the side. Their property. Let's know if they're ready to tell me. Come over and help me out. Pretty dog like that. Pretty girl like that. Yeah. Well, she was yeah, a couple months after that, maybe.
The bag is inside of it. The bag is inside.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, can y'all hear me? All right. So why are we here today? Why are we here today? Because they're trying to cut Medicaid. They're trying to cut SNAP. They're trying to cut Medicaid. They're trying to throw us out into the streets. It's vulnerable to be in house. And are we going to stand here and take that? No! All right, if I can get all my lovely people down here to fill in right here in the middle. Scooch on in, scooch on in. All right, so as we started earlier today, we're here on the anniversary of the Grants Pass decision, the Supreme Court decision, that it's constitutional to ticket and arrest people for being outside. How do we feel about that? Senator Cornyn and his cronies, they want to target our people. They want to make sure that the little benefits that we have, they get cut, so that the rich can get richer while the poor get poorer. And that ain't right. That ain't right. And then no justice, no peace, right? No justice, no peace. Okay, so healthcare is a human right. We won't give up. Fight, fight, fight. Healthcare is a human right. Give up. Fight, fight, fight. Healthcare is a human right. We won't give up. Fight, fight, fight. Healthcare is a human right. We won't give up. Fight, fight, fight. Healthcare is a human right. We won't give up. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. All right, one mic, yeah. So just a couple quick facts about Medicaid in Texas. There's over 4.2 million Texans alone that rely on Medicaid. 61% of that 4 million are children. That ain't right. More than 1 million Texans, if these cuts go through, could lose their coverage altogether. Because we know in our private health insurance market, those high rate premiums, they're too damn high. We also know groceries could get more expensive to Texans. Over 80,000 Texans could lose access to their food stamps altogether because of bullshit work requirements that our congressmen want to introduce. And we know that ain't right. So you might ask yourself, why are they trying to make these cuts? Why would our federal government attack and target the programs that the most vulnerable of Americans need? Right? Aren't they supposed to stand for us? You would think, right? Well, the fun fact is that's right, woo! They want to give $4.6 trillion in tax cuts to billionaires. $4.6 trillion. How many housing units is that? A lot. That ain't right. Those tax cuts would go to billionaires like Jeff Bezos, like Joe Lonsdale, even in our own backyard we got Elon Musk, right? Fucking up the environment on the coastline. The richest 1%, if this tax plan would receive hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in tax cuts.
That ain't right.
All while those 4.2 million Americans lose access to health care. They might experience housing instability. They might get kicked out into the street. Is that right? That ain't right. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. That's right, one night. So now Trump, he's calling this his big, beautiful bill. What do we think of that? What do you think of that, y'all? I don't think there's anything uglier than seeing the rich get hundreds of thousands of dollars of incentives while our poorest and most vulnerable Texans go hungry, go unwell, and get kicked out into the street. That ain't a beautiful ever. But we know that we're not going to stand here and take it, right? People are fighting back. People just like us are gathering across the country to demand that our senators vote no on these bills, to demand that our senators push back and kill this horrendous, ugly bill, right? So hands up on Medicaid! 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 Alright, so we're not going to sit back and allow Senator Cornyn and his office staff to have a peaceful, relaxing day today. Not while they're endorsing these huge cuts that are coming to the most needy of Americans. So I'm going to bring up our next round of speakers. I want you to give a warm welcome to Ms. Carolyn Williams, who's going to give us a real strong kickoff. When we fight,
benefits. How y'all feel about that? That ain't right. That ain't right. So I'm here to say, to Senator Cornyn, we vote no. We're not going to take this anymore. Okay, there's 4.2 million Texans. 61% of them are pregnant women and children. Have Medicaid, and we're not going to take this anymore.
Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back. 3.2 million Texans and 8,006 Texans could lose food assistance entirely under this bill, under the new requirements.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. Texas would lose 67,000 jobs from Medicaid and SNAP food stamps cut proposals in this bill. It raises taxes on Texas working class families and gives a massive cut to the rich. How y'all feel about that? So I'm here to say, as me myself, I can't afford to lose Medicaid. I can't afford to lose Section 8. I can't afford to lose my SNAP benefits. All I get is $88 a month. That ain't enough. My medication costs like $2,000 per pill. I am an HIV survivor for 25 years. Yeah. And I will not stand for this ignorance. We're not taking this shit anymore. I don't know where they get these preposterous ideas to want to cut the poor and they take all the tax cuts. Who are they? They're nothing to us. They're nothing to our community. Little children gonna be without medication, dying, starving. Are we gonna accept it? It's time for us to be politically aware of what's going on. If you're not politically aware, you won't know what's going on. You have to be politically aware to what these demons are doing to us. These demons have no heart for the people, nor the community. Now, where they get these preposterous ideas, I don't know. It's from the pits of hell they get these ideas. Because we are the community. We are Americans. This is the United States of America. We stand proud. We are proud people. We're not going to stand for this anymore. It's time to fight our community. Who they think they are? We stand in solidarity. Fight. And that's what we need to do. We need to fight. Because I don't want to die. I spent 25 years this far with HIV. I'm going to last. I'm going to last through the duration of this. I'm going to stand. I'm going to fight. I'm going to talk about it. And come on, y'all. Are y'all with me? Y'all with me? Senator Cornyn, you're my God. You're my little family God. Senator Cornyn, you're my God. You're my little family God.
Watch out, Mr. When healthcare is under attack, what do we do? When healthcare is under attack, what do we do? When healthcare is under attack, what do we do? That's right. All right, next up, we got Marcy Cook, Local Texas leader. Please give her a warm welcome.
Hi, I'm Marcy. I'm a leader with Vocal Texas. And I'm homeless.
Let's go.
And I'm on Medicaid. And I'm on Medicare. And I get disability. It's a really nice chair I have, right? For the very low cost of $35,000, you too can have one.
That ain't right.
Medicare makes you pay 20%. Do you know what 20% of $35,000 is? $7,000. Do you know how much I get a month? $1,000.
That ain't right.
not get it, it's because of Medicaid.
Hands up our Medicaid.
$1,000 a month just to go pee. So I asked Senator Cornyn, say no. Vote no for this. We need these programs.
Last but not least, I'm bringing Mr. JJ Ramirez, Vocal Texas organizer. What's going on, y'all? You said my name is JJ Ramirez, I'm an organizer at Vocal Texas, and I'm here to speak against Senator Cornyn, tell him to vote no.
Yeah, here we go. I'm here to tell them to vote no on this horrendous idea to cut Medicare and food stamps. I've been doing this in a long time since I was 15, but I'm a business smoker. I was legislating. I don't know if you guys know, it ain't got the services like they got here. It's real poor out there, unless you happen to be working yourself into the grave in the oil fields. My mom is on, has got a list of medical issues, severe mental health issues. Like she lives on SSDI. She lives on Medicaid. Without these programs, she would die. She would be dead. My best friend is a medical refugee from Texas because the Medicaid in Texas wouldn't cover his blindness. We had to leave the state in order to get help. That ain't right. That ain't right. So we have a Texas state senator here who's trying to amplify these harms and kill the people that I love that are here in this crowd, that are in this city, because what? He wants to save money for the billionaires? So he spends billions and billions and billions on war across this country, on imperialism across the world, just for America to maintain a dominance, while American citizens are fucking dying. It fucking makes me sick to my stomach to hear that Miss Carolyn, who's battling and living and thriving and surviving HIV diagnosis, has to worry about if she can get her fucking medicine. That Marcia has to pay goddamn $1,000 a month to use the fucking restroom. And there's people here in this building who don't give a shit about these things. They want to make cuts to Medicaid and to fucking food stamps. Okay, they want to say, oh, well, we need work requirements. Well, how many people are unhoused in this city trying to get a job who are hungry? Have you tried to apply for a job? Have you tried to apply for housing when you're starving? When you have nothing? When you have nowhere to go? And you want to take it away because you're not working? Well, how does that make sense? It doesn't. Maybe you should come down to the street with me once in a while and see what it's like to be actually out here and down here and living out here. Senator Cornyn, hear our cries. Do not let our families die. Senator Cornyn, hear our cries. Do not let our families die. Senator Cornyn, hear our cries. Do not let our families die. Senator Cornyn, hear our cries. Do not let our families die. Senator Cornyn, hear our cries. Do not let our families die. Senator Cornyn, hear our cries. Do not let our families die.
Okay, words are not the way. Anybody else? Anybody want to have a message you want to deliver to Senator Cornyn? Hands up on Medicaid, hands up on Medicare, hands up on Section 8. Any takers? All right, we got Victoria Cloud on the mic.
Hey guys, I'm Victoria. I'm a grateful recovering alcoholic and drug addict member of Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous. I'm very grateful for my sobriety today, and I'm grateful to be standing out here with all of you wonderful people to send this guy a message that the class war has come to you. We're not gonna just stand here like they take us for fools. Like we're just gonna roll over and accept these things and just fucking die. I don't think so. That's not how we were built in this country.
No.
if it wasn't for Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, and Social Security disability income, I would be sleeping behind a dumpster and having public mental health meltdown. I require certain medication in order to function in society, and the only thing keeping me together is a sense of solidarity that we can take these motherfuckers down. Whether they believe we can or not is beside the point. So I'm grateful to be out here, you guys. You know, 3 years ago I was homeless. I was a babbling maniac. Nobody could make any sense of what I was saying. And I finally decided to reach out to peer support, which I'm so grateful for, and start the ball rolling to get into sober living and to get, my benefits established, and then ultimately to get off the street. If it weren't for Section 8 vouchers, I would probably be dead. And they're going to keep feeding us, and we're going to keep coming out, and they're never going to see the end of this as long as we have breath in our lungs. The Grants Pass action is commemorative of all the struggles that we've had to endure as a collective people in this country. And if we let them do it in one place, they're going to do it everywhere. So that's how come it's important for us to mobilize, get the word out, tell your friends. Everybody is only one paycheck away from disaster. So we need to share this information with friends, loved ones, comrades, co-workers, everybody that we can, to build a support network for one another, because these are indispensable friends. I would take a bullet for any one of these people. Meanwhile, this guy back here wants to put bullets in us. So that's all I have to say about that. Over profits, solidarity, and we're going to make this win. We win.
I want to thank y'all so much for coming out here today. We are not going to be still. We're going to take these streets, and we have to take action as a community to stand up against these cuts. We've seen today, you've heard from speakers, we've stood in solidarity with each other, and really spoken to the urgency of the moment. We know that when people are, when these cuts go through, it's going to throw people into housing instability. It's going to skyrocket people's medical costs. There's just so many horrific impacts that this bill will have. So we have to take action. We have to call. We have to show up. There's no justice, no peace until this bill gets killed, right? So thank y'all for taking the time out of your day and the energy to resist, to stand up in community with each other. That's what makes a difference. That's how we take action and how we see a change in our community, right? So I'm going to close this out with a chant, one last chant. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Healthcare cuts are not the way. Tax the billionaires, make them pay. Thank y'all again for coming out. We have some waters left. Please leave your signs stacked right here. Yeah, thank you again. Yeah.
Everybody, I just want to make sure everybody knows. Not to speak the hell up. Keep your mouth not shut. Make them louder. Like this, if we don't speak out, they're going to take everything from us. This is a bare minimum we have, and they're going to keep on taking everything we have, and they're going to keep us out of the city. And the reality is, this is our city. We are here to speak up, and we're here to stay. The last thing we need is to take the little bare minimum we have, like Medicare and food stamps. So when we fight, we fight Y'all gotta give it the fuck up.